Okay, so we're live. I'll give a couple people some minutes to get in here. This is what we're using today. We're going to candle the eggs again for the final time. This time we have a pencil. So what we're going to do is, if everything goes well, I am a little bit nervous because this is day 18. This is like 3 days until hatching, and I'm just a little worried about opening the incubator, but we'll get it done. So we're going to candle the eggs, and I'm going to mark the air cell around the top of the egg. And so that will give me an idea of where to watch in the next 3 days while they're hatching, like where they're going to start pipping through. So that pencil line will tell me about where to be watching for them to hatch. So I'm going to flip you around for a minute, and we're going to open the incubator. What's up, Sarah? Okay, so here we go. We're going to open the incubator, and I'm going to take the egg turner out. There's an egg turner in here. So we don't want that anymore, because when they start hatching, we don't want the little chickens to get all caught up in the egg turner. So, open the incubator. Now, flip it back around. Not yet. Hang on. We're going to take the egg turner out, so I'm going to set them in the floor. Hopefully. I might set the eggs in a basket if I can't get the whole egg turner out at one time. I didn't think about not being able to do that. I think it'll come out though. I'm just scared. I don't want to drop them. A bunch of baby chickens in here. Okay, so we're going to set them in the floor. And then I'm going to candle them and put them back in there. So here we go. I'm going to turn the light out so that we can see. And I got you facing towards me because I don't have anybody to hold my camera today. Alright, we're going to do the first two that I didn't think had anything in them. Okay, so no, this one is dead. This one needs to go out because it will bust. We don't want that. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. Ugh, I don't know. This is the one that I was not sure about. I don't think there's anything inside of this one, because it's not filling up the egg. Like, there's definitely something that started in there. We're going to come back to this one when we get done. It'll be a little bit darker by the time I get done candling the rest of these guys. Okay, sorry it's not super dark in here, but there's definitely a baby chicken in there. I'm wondering if I flip y'all around, if you'll be able to see better. Oh wait, hang on. We've got to mark the air cells. Sorry. I'm getting off track here. Pencil. If you can't tell, I'm nervous. I do not want anything bad to happen to these little baby chickens. This is going to take a little longer than the last times too, because I got to draw the line around the egg. So today is lockdown day. After this, so I'm just setting them down in the incubator, and after this I will not open the incubator anymore until they have all hatched. This is such a pretty blue egg. I know you guys probably can't see super well. Sorry for the bad angles today. Like I said, this is hard to do. Super multitasking now. And so in a day or two we should be able to actually see the eggs start to rock and even hear peeping inside of there. I know, so today you're not going to be able to see a whole lot because the baby chicken is filling up the entire egg almost. And I just got to be very, very careful not to drop the egg. So we're marking the air bubble, like I said before, if you guys missed the beginning. We're marking the air sac because that will give us an idea as to where they're going to start hatching out of the egg. So that will tell us where to start watching for a pip. It'll also give me an idea of if the humidity level has been right. They seem to have different size air sacs. As it gets a little darker in here, I'll try to let you guys see. These are still doing pretty good though. Hold this one a little closer. Let's see. So there it is. Again, this is a really bad angle. But these seem to be doing pretty good. The two that I first candled that I wasn't sure about, the one definitely didn't make it. The other one I'm still iffy about. It's hard for you guys to see in here. Maybe if we shine it up to the bottom. Let's try flipping it around. See if y'all let me know if that's better. That might be better. You don't have to see my dumb face. I just wasn't sure about holding it around the phone. So the air sac, they'll pop through there. And that's where they'll take their first breath of air. This one has a really big air sac. So that's why you want to, when you're incubating eggs, you want to set them little pointy end down, big end up. It gives it a better, a bigger air bubble to breathe through. There it is. He's really filled up the egg. I didn't realize that I was supposed to mark the air bubble either. I was doing some research this morning. I wanted to be sure that since today is lockdown day and you take out the egg turner, I was like, well, why wouldn't I be able to candle today? And they were like, you absolutely should candle on day 18 because then you're able to see, make sure that everything's going good inside of there. If we shine it on the bottom. So when you shine it up through the bottom, you can't see anything. The chick is just, he's so big in there. Also, this incubator is in the room that I sleep in. So while they're hatching, if they start hatching in the middle of the night, and they could, like, it could take 24 hours or longer for all of them to hatch. They're probably all going to hatch at different times, so I'll have to pick when the best time is to show you guys the hatching, and it's going to keep me up, probably. I'll probably be coming over here peeping in the incubator. 3 o'clock in the morning. They'll be peeping, waking me up. So far so good. I still think I think we're good, all except for the 2 that I wasn't so sure about. See, there's a big baby in there. He's really moving around. Let's see if I can get closer. You're not going to be able to see too awful much because they are so big. They're taking up so much room in there. So since I got this pencil line on the egg, they should, can you see the line? They should start cracking out of the egg somewhere around that line. That's how I'll know where to look. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do this without an extra hand. Let's look at this one. You can see movement. But like I said, you're not going to be able to tell exactly what it is because they're just so big. This one is probably going to be one to hatch sooner rather than later because the egg is so tiny. This is one of the small eggs from my yard. Put them down in there. Hopefully we'll be able to see a lot in this one. This is a lighter egg. He's in there. We're going to mark the air bubble. These are really pretty blue eggs. And they should be purebred. The blue ones should be pure. So they're going to lay blue eggs. Being quiet, I'm trying to concentrate and see if I can see him move. He must be sleeping. He's not moving a lot. Yes, I am slightly worried about keeping the incubator open this long, but all the research I did said that it's fine. The hens leave the nests. It's just so late in the game here. And they're getting so big. I would really hate to keep it open too long. You can also see if if the air bubble is bigger or smaller, you can tell whether or not you had your humidity right. These seem to be pretty decent. I've kept the humidity pretty much the same the whole time, and now when we close the incubator, we're going to raise the humidity because they need it super wet in there to hatch. It's a little difficult to see the chicken in there, but they're in there. The next 3 days are going to be the hardest. They're going to be full of excitement and anticipation. So we took the egg turner out, and I said this earlier. When will they start to hatch and how many? They should start to hatch in the next 2 days. Some of them will probably start hatching before others. They can hatch. They can start hatching on day 19, which is tomorrow. But usually day 21. So we're on day 18 today. And you asked how many we have. We took one out, and I think I'm going to have to take another one out. So we have 27 that have taken so far. We don't know if they're all going to hatch, but also you don't know like what chicks are going to be sick or weak when they come out. Some people will give them, some people call them like magic water. It's when they first come out, it's just water with honey and apple cider vinegar. I don't know if they put anything else in it or not. But honey and apple cider vinegar, and it kind of gives them a good little start. There it is in there. You can kind of see this one pretty good. Is he gonna move? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not staying on the eggs too super long. I want to hurry up and get them in there, get it closed back up, because this is a crucial day. There it is. Crucial day for their development. Gotta be careful. Okay. We've got 6 more. It'll be interesting to see if they do. And that one's moving a little bit. If the internet is correct about marking the aircel, It'll be interesting to see if that is where they start to pip. See, you can't see nothing when you shine it through the bottom. So that chicken is really big. Once they've all hatched, or once we, there might be some that don't make it through the hatching process. Once they all come out, and we know that's it, we'll take them out of the incubator, and we'll put them in a box of some sort with a heat lamp, their water, which, like I said before, I'm probably going to put a little bit of honey, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, give them that boost, and then their chick starter. And they start eating and drinking immediately after they hatch. It's so funny to see like a brand new little fluffy chicken just come out of the egg, scratching around on the ground like the big old chicken. It's pretty difficult to see in there too. They're taking up all the egg. That's what we want to see. Oop, having to set them pretty close now. Don't roll away now. What can we see in here? We're out of focus. I kind of wish I would have had some white eggs. You can kind of see them in there. Let's see. Because we would have really be able to see them in there. Next time I hatch, I'll get some white egg layers. And then we should be able to really see. Okay, last egg. Last one. Oh, you can really see him. This is a light one. This is just a very light blue. Okay, I'll stay on this one for just a minute because he is moving pretty good. We're out of focus. There we go. Oh, there he is. He's really moving. Let's flip around here, see if we can see it any better. He knew he was the finale, y'all, so he wanted to put on a show. Last egg. Other than this, I am going to look at this other one a little bit closer. Because it's darker in here now, so I can see it just a little better. Watch him. Sorry you couldn't see the other ones as well. They were really filling up the egg. So soon, in the next day or so, I should be able to hear them peeping inside the egg right before they hatch. When they pierce that little air cell that we just marked there, we should start hearing them peep. So this is the one I'm not sure about. So there is something in there, but there's not a whole lot. I think, though, actually. Why was I questioning this one before? It looks good. I don't know. Could you see that up here? I'm really worried about putting this one in there. I'm gonna put it in there. I'll take the chance. I'm just curious because it looked like something started to form, but then no, I really don't think it is. Cause see, it's a light down here at the bottom. You know, the rest of them that we looked at, it was really dark. I mean, they filled up the whole egg. So I think this one got to a certain stage and then it just didn't. It just didn't make it. And I'm also seeing like the blood settling at the top of the egg. And it's light down here. We didn't have that in the other ones. We're gonna call this one a loss. I really don't think that it's alive, and I think that it would be a bigger risk to put it in there and it not be alive and have it, if they explode, you've done killed all the rest of the chicks, so that's not good. Alright, so we're gonna close up the incubator now. Here they are, laying there. Close it up. And I'll show you how we raise the humidity. See where we had the lid off and the lid was just kind of sitting there. Here's the egg turner. And it has a little motor, has a timer on it, so it knows when to turn and how long and how many times. We had the lid just off, so it keeps track of the temperature, keeps track of the days, keeps track of the humidity. This will all start to go up now that we've got everything closed. Humidity's really low. We don't want that. We let a lot of the water out. So, I'm going to take, hold on. I'm going to take, this has water in it, turkey baster, and we're going to put a little bit of water in this one, because I don't think it's completely empty on this side. And I'll probably have to add more water later. And then we'll close that one up. And go over here. And this is the one that we haven't added water to this whole time, and this is going to give us the extra humidity that we need for the last couple days of hatching. So that should make the humidity go up. And I'll keep an eye on it. keep adding more as we need it. And I'll see you guys in 2 to 3 days when they start hatching. When they start hatching, then I'm going to go live. Probably somewhere in the middle of the hatching, because they're all going to hatch at different times. If I'm lucky, then we'll get at least 2 that come out of the egg at the same time. And you guys will be able to see some little diddles. I thought about trying to set up a constant live stream. But that would be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So up to 12 to 24 hours. And I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But if I figure that out in the next 3 days, you guys are definitely going to be able to see some eggs hatching, though. And with that, I'm going to call it good. And growing up, you said that you call baby chicks diddles. Yes, I've heard a lot of people call baby chickens diddles. And we're going to have some diddles. 3 days, guys. This has got to go up to 75%. So I'm going to go add some more water, get that up to temperature, and I will see you guys in 3 days. Bye!